Good morning, viewers. As you can see, we have a lot of building work going on here. Yeah, like a bloody bomb site. But it's a Sunday morning. The hell's the date? 15, 16, 17th of November. So we're going to go for a ride. So the bike hasn't been started for a few weeks. So hopefully, oh bloody hell, okay. Somebody's covered their bikes eventually. There's a new one arrived here as well, Kawasaki. I haven't seen that one, so I don't know whose it is, but it ain't mine. So let's get the old covers off. And with work and all this kind of bollocks is going on, I can't believe it, I'm still on my first tank of bloody petrol. I haven't had a chance to use it. Oh man, how shit is that, you know? But never mind. I should have maybe waited until the spring to buy, but I thought I got a good deal, so I took it. It is what it is, what it is. But the sun is shining. I can't believe this bloody weather, November. The sun is shining. Oh, bugger. Where's the strap? Oh. Let's see my baby. There she is. Like unwrapping at Christmas, eh? Du-du-du. You've got to let some air into it as well. I see there's condensation, but I know what I can do about that, unfortunately. Alright, I'll leave it in gear since we're on a hill. Let's start her up. Knock the kill switch off, of course. Let's start her up again. And there she rattles into life. The gloves rattle off the... Let's see how many miles we've done. Time was not bloody 2:20, is it? Average 60 miles to the gallon. Temperature 3 degrees. Oh, 11:09. Oh, summertime. God, it shows you how long I've been on the bloody thing, eh? Chonga, yonga, ponga. Just over a month since I've last been on it. Bloody hell, man. Anyway, it is what it is. 155 kilometers. So I've done. Bloody hell. Not even bother putting. I was going to put some new petrol in, but I thought, why? What's the point? We're just going to take it a blast along the one side of the Rhine, go down the Swiss side and come back up again. That's what we'll do. Oh God, that's good to feel it. Okay. And off we go. Oh, and the sun is out there. Mind you, that's a cold wind. Oh, I can feel it down my neck. Of course, any of you youngins thinking, oh, it's not cold, only 3 degrees. When you're nice and young, you don't feel it. When you're getting on a bit, you feel it. I thought the same as well, I gotta tell you. Even with tiredness and all that kind of shite, you know. So I was speaking to somebody at work yesterday. Oh, one of the security lasses. She said, oh, I've only had 2 hours sleep. I thought, alright, how old are you? 23. I tell you, I used to follow Newcastle all over Britain back in the day. Then work the next day and all that kind. Even when I moved to Europe, if Newcastle were in Europe, I'd go to the matches, then work. For example, we played, who was it? Troyes. In central France. I think it was a Wednesday or a Tuesday night, and I was on early shift the next day. Drove across to Troyes and got back 50 minutes before I started work in the morning. Bloody hell. Well, listen to that motor, isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's got a lovely sound, that motor, and the GoPro picks the sound up a lot better than the other camera did, so that's cool. I saw stuff like that, you know, down to Milan for the football and the Champions League, and back up and work the next morning, and bloody hell, no, not a cat in hell's chance. I can't even watch it on the telly, I'd fall asleep. Like the England match against the States the other night. It was kick-off 8 o'clock European time. Well, I was on 4 o'clock start in the morning. There's no way I could watch it. In the past, why no hassle, but not now. So the young'uns that's watching, time catches up, eh? I think I told you in the last video, if I remember rightly, I was lining up a special ride. Well, I went to see the guy. It's Bernie's motor shop. He does fixing cars and he has a lot of stuff lying about. Anyway, I went to see him because I wanted I sure remember him saying he had a Ural sidecar. So anyway, I went to see him. I said, hey Bernie, what's the crack? He speaks a little bit of English, so we're alright there. I said, you still got your Ural? He says, no, it's not a Ural. Got to pronounce this correctly. It's a Djepna Russian sidecar. I thought, oh, dog's bollocks. I said, can I have a go? He said, no, it's not roadworthy. So he took us downstairs under his garage. Bloody hell, when I got down there, he must have, what, 50 bikes or so. Ah, what the fuck are you gonna... Oh, I said, oh, I just keep him. And he showed us, he took some stuff off the top of the Jepna. Ah, I said, it's gonna take a few weeks of work to get this back on the road. Oh, that's shite. But anyway, he's agreed to let us take the camera in and have a butcher's of wood. So hopefully, after you've seen this video, that'll be the next video. And I think that'll be the last video of the year. But I'll let you know. Oh, and I'll address something. I got a comment from a guy. Oh shit, his name I can't remember. He was, it wasn't a very complimentary comment, by the way. But anyway, he's saying I don't talk enough about the bike. And this was on Guzzi 850 TT. I didn't talk enough about the bike, and I didn't compare it to other bikes very much either, because I didn't talk enough. And he ended it with, what the fuck? Which I thought wasn't very, very nice. I'll do me bestish. I'm out here on a Sunday morning going for a blast to make a video up, and you know, in the end, if you didn't want to watch, you didn't watch it. But it's nice that you do watch, and I've got 300 and something subscribers, which is absolutely, as many people remember these people, Fan Dabby Dozy. Can you remember that? Why, Fan Dabby Dozy. So anyway, a message to the guy. I did write back to him nice and pleasantly, of course. I said, hey, look, I'm doing my best here. Some of the videos are good, some of them are not so good. The quality's not so good. The quality is getting better, I think. Now we've got the old GoPro on the go. It should be... I said the last video was, I thought was the quality, picture quality was good and the sound quality was good. So, anyway, I'll digress a little bit here. On your right, where you see that smoke across there, it's Switzerland. On your left here, it's the Bundesrepublik. Oh, we'll get past them. Let's try a bit of Guzzi power. Whoa, hey, the Italian stallion. And that's not just me. Well, I'm not Italian like, but anyway, I'm not a stallion either. So, we're heading along here. So back to the guy. All I can say is, look, I try not to blather too much. Don't take it too seriously. It's just a bit of banter. I can tell you a little bit what the bike and the ride's like and whatever. And that's about as far as it goes. I couldn't compare it much to other bikes, because the only other adventure bike I've ridden was, in recent years, was the BMW 1250 GS, which unfortunately I don't think is a very fair comparison, since there's about 10 grand difference in price, and also one's got a bigger motor, and you know, anyway, one had all the toys and one didn't. And I told him that, and he didn't answer back, like, so hopefully he keeps watching. You know, as I said, my videos are a bit of fun, a bit of laugh, talk a load of shite. Hope you enjoy it. So, since we're on the subject, share, please share. What could that sound like? I was begging. Alright, please share my videos with somebody else. And comment and subscribe, Comment I like, because I try and answer every, I admit a lot, and I try and answer them all. There's a new Mercedes garage. Used to be a Volkswagen. They flattened it and rebuilt this and made it into Mercedes, which used to be along the road here. Oh, these fucking leaves everywhere, man. At least they're dry. Can't believe I've had the bike since the middle of bloody August. I'm still on the first tank of fuel. Unbelievable. How sad is that? Need time for jack shit, eh? Or need time for me sell anyway. Anyway. So across here, just at the other side of these trees, is the Rhine. And the Rhine comes from Bodensee all the way to Rotterdam, to the North Sea. There she is. Nice stretch of water. And Bodensee in English is Lake Constance. And it's beautiful across there. So, next purchase for this bike, I've already been looking into it, is a screen, and I want the Moto Guzzi screen because it has Moto Guzzi written across the bottom. But unfortunately, it's twice the price of everything fucking else. But I suppose it is what it is, what it is. And I want a phone, put my mobile phone on here so I can control the camera a little bit. Because obviously I've just got to leave the camera on. And I've seen one phone holder, not the quad lock one, but there's another one. What the hell's it called? Premium Make or Prime or something like that, I can't remember. It seems like slightly better. So here we're coming up to the border. So we're coming out of the Union. Yay! Into Switzerland. So the houses on the hill there are Switzerland. Here's some allotments. Yeah? You have to see all the country's flags in there. A lot of Yugos and Italians. Alright. But you see a lot of Yugo flags. You know, Croatia, Serbia, whatever. Montenegro. So here we go, we're leaving the Union. Get the champagne corks ready. And yay! Since they're working on the bridge here, I wonder who pays for the bridge, is it? Or do the Germans and the Swiss go half-half? Who knows? So my youngest, the one that was on the front of the boat, you saw in the last vid, she was 11 a couple of weeks ago. So today we're going to a, she wanted to have a small party in the local ice rink. So that's where we're going this afternoon. Unfortunately, she only asked, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 guests. One's dropped out already, sick. So we're down to 3. So anyway, I'll keep the cost down for the food they're gonna eat. Nah. But 2 days ago at work, it was I've been on earlies, so the mornings have been nippy like, but once the sun gets through and burns it up, burns the crap out the sky, it was canny. And for example, on one of the piers, you know, you had the sun bleating down on one side and you were sweating. You got around the other side, there was no sun and you had the jacket back on. It was bloody freezing. God, no wonder we're all sick. Oh, you hear that? So now we're on the Swiss side of the Rhine. I think it's beautiful down here though. I should work for the Baden-Württemberg what do you call it? Tourist board. Fly into Basel airport, EasyJet, no problems. I came to Edinburgh about 3 weeks ago. The flight alone cost me about 35-40 francs. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Less than half a tank of bloody diesel. Mumph camping park. Diesel down 207. That's come down a whack. Fuel's starting to eventually come down. It's about bloody time it saves me going to France. Because before the Russians invaded Ukraine, diesel in Germany was the same price or slightly cheaper than France. So now that it's starting to come down again, it saves me going there to buy me fuel. And there's the water. Nice and calm, eh? Can't imagine that goes all the way up to Rotterdam, eh? Look at it, man. I bet that's bloody cold though. Old pillboxes from the war, I guess, there. The Swiss overlooking the Germans to keep them out. To say, alright, you ain't invading us. You come and spend your Reichsmarks. Say now, it might be in a pillbox from the Germans. The Swiss might allow them to use it. Who knows? It's a long time ago though, eh? We don't mention the war. During the war. So if you don't want to go on the motorway, I think this is the main road to Basel. You know, you can through all the towns and the cities and all that kind of shit. Anyway, back to the old Moto Guzzi. She's enough rattle along fine, eh? I'll eventually get our broken, as they say. I think it's a beautiful looking machine. Beautiful. And that sound. You know, who the hell wants to hear me blabber and shite when you can listen to that? Isn't that gorgeous? When I get saved up and get myself some... Oh, there's the police. Slow down. We're speeding a little bit in Switzerland. We're gonna do that. I'll have your nuts for a necklace here. Because the speed limit on here is 80 kilometers per hour. So the Swiss speed limits are on the motorway 120 kilometers, kilometers mind you, and on A roads is 80, and obviously the towns, you know, 50, 30, whatever. Well, the sun's burning that off. I can feel the sun on my back a little bit. I've also seen on Facebook advertised a drone. I don't know if anybody else watches the Facebook videos. I quite like them. I like the Australian family Xiaomi. Oh bloody hell, they are wild with each other. Especially, is it Austin, the one with the long hair? Bloody hell, some of the shit they get up to. But anyway, it's made them their money, so why not? But anyway, there's an advertisement coming up on Facebook quite regular for a drone. It's in orange. At the minute it's 67 euros. It always comes down to 67 euros. 67 euros. The deal ends on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and the deal ends on Thursday. Anyway, it looks, well, in the video it looks quite canny. So I might get one as well, eh? Why not? Did anybody watch Mark's travels around Britain on his electric bike? He does quite good videos of it. They're quite good, I have to say. The lad makes a good job. He's from Berlin. I think his bike's a Zero, isn't it? I think it's a Zero. Mind you, I think he could have showed a lot more of the UK, because most of his videos were about bloody charging. But I suppose that's what it's gonna be like when you're on a... I haven't got an electric car or a bike, but we had an electric truck at work, and now that's the only thing you were looking at was the bloody batteries all the time. And we were only going a couple of miles just to see how quickly they were going done. Mind you, that's been parked up for about 5 years. An argument between the company that owns the battery and our company who's paying for the new batteries. So it's just been put, what a waste. But anyway. Oh, and viewers, I have worked in Zurich since November the 1st, 2015. And on January the 1st next year, we will get a pay rise. Fucking hell. Can you believe it? First one since then. And I took a drop in wages when I left Basel to go to Zurich. I could 150 francs more a month. 150 francs in a month. Fucking hell. Huh? Better than now, of course. 150 is better than 140. So I think it works out, if I read the bump correctly, about 3%. That's what we're getting. Huh? 3%. So, one hand you're chuffed that you're getting something, and the other hand you think, oh yeah, tight bastards. But then in the end, it's okay. Go on the positive side. That's what we'll do. Think positive. Yeah, get a ride. Woo! There you go. That's the positivity. So we're just coming into Rhine in Switzerland. Oops, missed neutral there. There we go. Oh, there was a bit of wind there, eh? Look at them flags fluttering away. So their diesel here is Euros 210. No, why has it got that? 222 Swiss. Somebody's making a profit there, because the euro and the Swiss is, when I transferred my wages across on Friday, was virtually spot on, 1 for 1. Let's check it when we get a bit closer. The bite, lights is changing. There we go. So which one's the euros? That's 222 francs. Oh, 210 francs, 222 euros. Ooh, let me... So 222, that's a bit steep. Then again, it was coming down because it was around the 250 mark in Switzerland, because it's more expensive here. As anybody who has been to Switzerland will know, it's a very expensive place. Even something was mundane as a McDonald's or a Burger King or something. Bloody hell, it's expensive. So this town here, Rheinfelden, obviously right on the side of the Rhine. It's a nice old town. And there's my Swiss bank. UBS. That's my branch. And here there used to be the old Rhine bridge, but everything used to come across by, and the bridge had a corner in it. It's just the back of these new houses down there. These are all new, as you can see. And also in Rheinfelden here there is a biggish brewery, Feldschlossen beers. See, these are all new. If you go down there, that way, behind us, it takes you to the old Rhine bridge. When you look at it, you think, God, all the bloody trucks used to come across that. They come this way, but they're building a new one at the end. Big BMW there. Has anybody out there in YouTube land bought any of these electric gloves or electric vests you see on Amazon or Wish? I don't fancy the Wish ones, like, but the Amazon ones come from the same place, I guess. Has anybody bought any? Are they worth it? 30-40 euros for an electric vest, or the same for electric gloves, since I don't have heated grips on here. And I don't know if I want to put them on, because I think this looks canny, and I'm thinking about putting bar end mirrors on, chrome ones of course, but I don't know. I quite like these what the hell do you call them? Stalky ones. Stalky one. What do you call them? The stalky ones. Why? I quite like them on this one. See, diesel there 217, mile back 222. Everywhere's fucking different, you know. You got you by your scrotes. If you're not watching your apps on the phone to see which is cheaper. See, there's Rheinfelden, Germany across there, and the Rhine. You know what, that's it, I'm gonna get that bloody drone. I'll have to show you some of these places from a height. It makes it a lot better, eh? Look, there's a bike. Is he gonna wave? Is he gonna wave? Why, aye. Oh, another Bob Marley. Been anybody new to this videos and motorcycling? What's the other with a Bob Marley? Bob Marley and the Wailers. BMW. So we will come to the new Rhine bridge. There's the Swiss border crossing coming into the old Schweizerland. So we're heading back to the Union, everybody. Heading back to the Union. Boo! Boo! So I like this one on the left in the middle there, the yellow one. Bundesrepublik of Deutschland. Came through here yesterday and a massive Arctic stuck here because at the weekend the borders are closed for the trucks. There's no customs on, you know. And we're back in the Union. See, I don't want to hammer this until I get proper broken in, you know. I have to say the wind, oh mind you, we're getting up a bit of speed there, the wind is there, but it's not too bad on this. I get myself a screen, I got a little bit of protection. I was gonna say, what I don't like is the mode button on the throttle hand. I wish it'd been across here on the left, because obviously this hand's doing now, you know, it's just sitting here. Because when I was riding the Harley, I found it difficult as well to use the right hand indicator, because that's on the right hand side. Because obviously all the bikes I've ever ridden, you know, your right hand's just for your front brake and your throttle, nothing else, you know. So obviously it's just a matter of getting used to it. You're taking a wide berth around that corner, young'un. Where are you going? Oh, you're turning right, are you? Turning left, sorry. Concentrate. Too close to that bloody verge. You can remember my exhausts are low. I don't want to put a scratch on them. But I'll have to save up for, well, as I said, I want the screen, I want that phone holder, and I want the exhaust. God, who the hell was the exhaust maker? I can't remember off the top of my head now. So I'll have to get the exhaust to give the beat a little bit more. So I was just checking my vids this summer. I think I've put out about 35 videos. So I'm quite chuffed at myself, because obviously I'm still working as well, you know, so finding time and family and all that kind of shite. So we're doing alright here. Oh, got a new tyres on the back there. Have his winter tyres on, which I put on Friday on mine. So anybody that doesn't know, we're here. We have two sets of tyres for your cars, summer and winter. Yeah. When I first came, oh, why bother, bloody hell. And I didn't used to until I was working in Geneva Airport on winter placement, and we're living in Toulon-le-Bas on the banks of Lake Geneva, and that's in France. And this, oh, I was on the bike, you know, on the fucking bike in the middle of Swiss winter. And it was about 40 miles to work. And you know, Swiss winter, getting down to -10 on the bloody bike in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so this morning there was snow outside. There was a couple inches, maybe it's a bit more. And I thought, oh fuck, because in Geneva, when I was starting at that time, you're getting caught with traffic and all. It was an absolute nightmare in the car, but on the bike you can wazzle through, you know. So we I was gonna say, so I took the bike and I thought, oh, the main road must be clear. So and I had a GSX 750F. I was taking it dead canny, coming across the main road on one of the flyovers, and yeah, fucking the front wheel caught out of the tram lines of the tyres and slid and I was off. I thought, shit, and the bike was bloody heavy to lift up. So then I looked and I saw the main road as well, covered in snow. I thought, shit. So I went back to the house to get the car, and where the car was parked on was at just a slight little rise, not much. And you know, with the summer tyres, I had a hell of a job getting up. So ever since then, that was it, winter tyres, and by God they don't have to make a difference. That BMW's right up my arse. So ever since then, I always put the winter tyres on now. It does not make a difference. And also across here, if you have a crash in the winter and you don't have the correct tyres on your car, insurance company won't touch you. So on your own head be it. So there you go. And one of the neighbours reversing the wall asked his BMW X1 a couple of weeks ago, muckle dent in the bloody driver, or left-hand side back door. Can you believe it's only €6,000 worth of damage? Well, his insurance is paying for it, but it kind of fucks our lass up a little bit, because when she flogs the car, oh, I hear you're required to state that the car is accident damage repaired. And obviously you lose a bit of cash for that, you know, on second-hand value, which is all a pile of bollocks, but you do, especially when it's not your fault, you know. So, and the waiting time to get the work done is an hour a month. Doesn't get it done until December the 12th. God, I wish I had a heated hand grips. God, my hands are fucking freezing. Ho, ho, ho. Of course, I've got no proper winter clobber. Because even when I was working in Geneva, it was all layers. God, imagine that now. I'm just thinking, I used to ride down to Toulon from my house, which is 2.5 hours. On a Sunday, for example, I always came back on my days off, up and down like a fucking yo-yo. So I 2.5 hours down there. All lads didn't drive then, so I had the car down there as well, just in cases. But I always done all the travelling and all the ups and downs on the bike. But virtually all the time to go to work on the bike. It's very rarely I had the car. And also Geneva didn't have a work car park, which didn't fucking help either. Aye, those were the days, eh? Those were the days. And that would be what? 2011, somewhere around that. Mind you saying that, I think as well, if you ride the bike a lot more, you get hardened up to the weather, I reckon. Like some of you who's watching this will ride a hell of a lot more than me and have a lot more experience, so now we're coming into shorter SOS motorcycle, I wonder if that's a motorcycle repair shop. Aye, BMW, gonna have to fucking stop. Is that a Porsche? No, it's not, it's a Ford. Gotta say, what's not to like about that sound, and I keep banging on about it, that's champion, eh? It cannot be the sound of a motor, eh? That's why it must be weird riding that electric bike like Mark's Travels. A nice sound, eh? So it'll be interesting to see how many miles or kilometers I'll get on a tank of juice before the fuel light comes on. I might even, bloody hell, I might even have the same fuel in the tank in March that I had when I bought the bike in August. Bloody hell. But I have to say, oh, it's good getting back on, man. It's a good ride, this, you know, it's a good one. I can't wait for the weather to warm up again and I can start using it a bit more for work, you know, and get some. Because I think for me, this bike's a keeper up to now. What am I not saying that? I thought that about me Trident as well. So I'll have to get my new graphics ready for the next season, eh? And say, hey viewers, welcome back to Two Wheels and an Engine. Oh, listen to that tick hour. Oh, isn't that good, eh? Doing there, they're not dogging, are they? It's too early for that, isn't it? I tell you, it must be quite canny on Dave's Island, Malta. Hey, none of this coldness there. I don't know what their daytime temperature will be right now, but it better be quite canny, quite pleasant. Low 20s, I guess,